We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. But even if you closed your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Motioning him from the slot right. Big play. Pushes them beyond midfield. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
On first down, Allen. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So 2nd down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Back to the air, Allen. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Here we go, son.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Hey.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Lisa 24. Easy. Read him 24. Read him. Here we go.
Here's Etienne on first down. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Silver. 2nd and 10 now. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Silver. Silver.
Trying it right side with Etienne. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Red. Big 13 heavy.
Lawrence to throw it. He's on the move. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. They'll get this one to Watkins. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing now on first down. Allen headed out right. Diggs there to bring it in. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Option headed to the left on first down. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. This will be cut by Watkins. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. Here's Allen. Forced out to his right. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal situation.
He's got the hook up to Watkins. Oh, the football's loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. Amendola able to put it through. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. 11. Red.
Lawrence now off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go, sir.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Dialing up a receiver screen. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, Ron. Chip. 13, Luke.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
65 yards on the punt there. And the Bills will take over possession. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. They send a man in motion. Here's 2nd and 11. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be Jaguars football. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, easy. Route.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Hey. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Terry Johnson has it. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action now with Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Allen now on 1st down. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bass now to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. this, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Lisa 24.
Slot man motioned over.
Silver.
First down throw, Lawrence. He's dropping deep on this snap. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
Lawrence in the pistol. Pass complete. That's Devin Duvernay. He gets loose down the right side. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Red on red.
Putting the tight end in motion. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Completes this one to Otten. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
On red. Heavy. Red.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars chop some of the lead off before the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, that can mean a touchdown.
First and 10 now from the 30. Allen setting up to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air. Allen hits him on the out route.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Bradley Pinion on down to punt. Wait for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Now it's Lawrence. That's taken in by Etienne. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
From the 36. Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Hey, Ron! Here we go. Hey, Jupiter!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a one-score game before halftime. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw for Allen. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On first down, Allen escapes the pocket. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Alert! Middle.
First and 10. Here's Allen.
And therein lies the problem when somebody other than a quarterback is dependent to throw it. Their clock, their timing, their understanding of the rush, well, it's not what the guy under center is accustomed to.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, first and 10.
Route. Here we go.
Looking to throw. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Now toss it to Etienne. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Jaguars into punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
This will be caught by Watkins. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Connection made to Coleman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Allen on the play action. He rolls to his right. Hit some space around midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Coleman with the grab. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Alert! Hey, tight. We go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 21. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down here at the 16. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing here, Allen. Cook calls it in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
To throw again, it's Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And in, touchdown, Buffalo. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Bass now to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Red on red.
Trying again following the sack. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
3rd and long for him here. Able to find Strange here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Got his target. It's Otten. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Sticking to the air with Lawrence. Right side, cut by Davis. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him up. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Silver.
Lawrence to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Pressure coming. It's Allen. Connects with Cook. Now here he goes down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
They motion a receiver left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills now lead by 10. Josh Allen, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills drive their lead to 11. Bass now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Hey.
Lawrence working from the gun. On the move, headed right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. That's Thomas, he's got it. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It is cut left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Red on red. Here we go, son.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
He's throwing for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. This is Cook. Has a hole left, room to run. Into the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a 9-point advantage. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game. Bass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Bills about to stay unbeaten once again. Second and 6 coming up here. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Allen on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. His first kick was good, and his second looked from 35 yards away.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And look at this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They motion the tight end over. Throwing now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now to throw. Escapes his grasp. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down. Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Lisa 24.
To throw. Into the hands of Duvernay. And they get this down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Hey, Lion.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.